talk about what other states are doing and what sort of, how does, what you would support differ from what we heard talked about before the break?
You can find a wide variety of approaches from different states. What we like to do with the Illinois Hemp Growers Association is kind of look at the best of the best and put it together and do what we can to make the best program for here in Illinois. So you can see everything from strict milligram caps and outright bans, all the way to basically just an absence of any state level regulation and just falling back on the language of the Farm Bill and the USDA. So we take an approach of minimal regulation. I don't think it's appropriate to regulate hemp as a Schedule 1 substance. It comes down to sort of two key points that we have here in Illinois, and that's, to ensure the absence of contaminants in the product. And to determine the cannabinoid concentration by weight, and then to create a simple age gate. We have this bill, the standalone bill, HB 0064. This addresses all the public safety concerns. It protects the children, it keeps these products out of their hands, and ensures that people won't be getting sick, and that the products are accurate. You're getting what you're paying for. It doesn't play economic favorites. It doesn't create more licenses. It doesn't create a large amount of fees. We'd like to keep the consistency that we've had over the last 6 years in the industry. As of right now, it's wide open. It costs at most $1,100 to get a production license here in the state of Illinois, and other states are fairly similar who have chosen to regulate their own programs. And so we think it should stay that way. We don't think any additional licenses are needed for, say, transportation or retail or anything like that. There's already a plethora of regulations, business licensing, and all the rest that these businesses have to take care of. Part of the issue that we run into and see in other states is attempting to regulate cannabinoids specifically, like Delta 8 or Delta 10 or Delta 9. If you look at the language of the Farm Bill, it specifically legalized every single possible cannabinoid that can come out of hemp. And so when we talk about Delta 8, for example, many people will say, well, it's synthetic. It has to be produced synthetically. Well, you have to look at the Controlled Substances Act and look at what the DEA says. And you have to look at whether or not the molecule Delta 8 is actually synthetic. It is not. It is a naturally occurring molecule. So the DEA does not consider it a Schedule 1 substance when it is hemp, because it is not synthetic. Now, the DEA bans synthetic cannabinoids. All synthetic cannabinoids are banned, and Delta 8 is not. And you can find this information online. You can find letters of opinion and rulings from federal courts that back this up. The word synthetic gets thrown around a lot. In this case, to call Delta 8 synthetic, it takes people down the wrong path. It's suggesting that it should be illegal or that it already is illegal. And when you look at federal law, it certainly is not.